Hello everybody, this is me, MC Gamer, now tuned back on to Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. We are in the Temple of Hylia, apparently. Oh, Impa. Hello.
Hey!
At last, I've been expecting you, Link. You are doubtlessly overwhelmed, so I'll explain things as simply as I can. This is the Temple of Hylia, though it will come to be known as the Sealed Temple sometime in the future. You stand in the past, ages before your own time. Here the goddess Hylia has only just sealed away demise. And a little time has passed since the goddess sent the outcropping of rock into the sky that one day would become Skyloft. It is true to its name. You have passed through the gate of time to an era in the distant past. You will have many questions, but for now you must proceed back through the great doors behind you. It is there that the person you risked life and blood to defend waits for you. Is she saying that? All right. Oh God, I've waited for the. Oh my gosh, is there a mirror? Oh, mirror inside here? I don't. There's no mirror. Impa, how do I look? How do I look? Do I look good? Put away the sword. She wouldn't want to see the sword. Okay. All right. Do I look good? Do I look? Okay. No, put it away. No, Link. Okay. Here we go. Let's put our best foot forward, everybody. Zelda. You've come so far, Link. I'm glad you've made it. I imagine Impa filled you in on everything. We traveled very far from home, to the distant past. In this era, the wounds inflicted on the land during the battle between the goddess and the demon king known as Demise have not yet healed. All the fairy tales of that war we heard growing up in Skyloft, incredible as they may seem, it appears they may be all too real. I think it's time you learned the whole story. Let me try to explain. The old gods created a supreme power that gave anyone who possessed it the ability to shape reality and fulfill any desire. They called it the Triforce. In his thirst to make the world his own, Demise readied a massive army of monsters for war. He sought to take the Triforce for himself by force. The goddess feared for her people. She used her power to send both them and the Triforce into the sky on a slice of earth she cut away from the land. This floating rock became the new home of our people. In time, it came to be known as Skyloft. After a long and fierce battle, the goddess Hylia succeeded in sealing away Demise. However, soon after the Demon King was imprisoned, it became clear that the seal would not hold long against his fearsome power. Hylia had suffered grave injuries in her battle with the Demon King. She knew that if she broke free again, there would be no stopping him. And if the Demon King were to free himself, it would mean the end of the world for all beings of this land. In order to put an end to the Demon King, Hylia devised two separate plans and set them both into motion. Okay. Mind blown. First, she created Phi. She made the spirit that resides in your sword to serve a single purpose, to assist her chosen hero on his mission. Her second plan was to abandon her divine form and transfer her soul to the body of a mortal. She made this sacrifice, as you likely guessed, so the supreme power created by the old gods could one day be used. For a while, the supreme power of the Triforce was created by gods. All of its power can never be wielded by one. Knowing this power was her last and only hope, the goddess gave up her divine powers and her immortal form. You've probably figured it out by now, haven't you, Link? You are the chosen hero, and I, Zelda, I am the goddess reborn as a mortal. Oh. The day of the ceremony, Girihim's tornado tossed me out of the sky and down to the world below. I was nearly captured by demonic forces, but I was rescued at the last moment by the old woman who lives in the sacred grounds. I had no memory at all of my existence as Hylia, but she explained it to me. She helped me to remember who I was and what I had to do. I set out to pray at the goddess statues and locate in each temple across the land. Each statue stirred up memories within me. After I visited them all, Impa, an agent of the goddess, led me here to the past. All of this is part of the same great effort to prevent the revival of Demise. Stripped of his true physical form by the seal that binds him, he takes the shape of an abomination. But even in his hidden state, he's more than capable of devouring this land if we allow him to do what he desires. We must stop him from freeing himself from the seal that imprisons him at any cost. That is why I intend to remain here in this time and place, to sustain the seal as best I can. As long as I continue this vigil, we may be able to prevent the Demon King from fully reviving himself in our time. Wait, what are you saying? I must maintain the seal that's that I created so long ago and keep it strong for as long as I am able. With the memories of my former life returning to me, I can see now that this is my purpose. Wait, no! Link, the goddess created Phi and the great blade she is a part of for a very specific reason. For the task of standing against Demise, and the monstrous form he now assumes rests solely on your shoulders. Back in our own time, you've already driven him back into his prison twice now. I can't thank you enough for that, Link. I never told you that! Oh my god, mind blown! During your long journey, you've grown so much. You learned wisdom from solving devious puzzles and traps. You gained power by honing and tempering both yourself and your sword. And by overcoming the trial set before you by the goddess, you found true courage. Now that those qualities reside within you, you are worthy of wielding the power the old gods left behind for our kind. You can claim the Triforce. Oh, you're just gonna give it to me? Oh, okay. I'll kneel. I feel awkward. Valiant hero, you've endured many hardships and journeyed far in your quest to reach this place. Along your travels you have found wisdom, power, and courage, and for this I shall bless your sword with the goddess's power. May it give you and your sword the strength to drive back the abomination that threatens this land. Oh! The mark you see upon the back of your hand is proof that you are the hero of legend, and that within you dwells sacred power. It is the mark of the Triforce. Stand now, Link. Draw your sword. The goddess has blessed your blade, and the Master Sword has achieved its ultimate form. The sword is now imbued with the mystical power to drive back demons, and only Link may wield it. Link, before I say another word, I feel like I owe you an apology. You see, the mark of the Triforce on your hand is a symbol of the greatest power in this world. If you can obtain the actual Triforce, we will have the power to vanquish Demise once and for all. The problem is, among the countless souls in this world, only a select few, those with an unbreakable spirit, can wield its might. It's impossible to know the true reason why the old gods created the Triforce, but I have a theory of my own. The gods created the Triforce, yet they specifically designed it so that their own kind could never use its power. Somehow, I think that may have been their way of giving hope to all the mortal beings of the land. Which brings us back to you. To face Demise and give the land hope, the goddess Hylia needed someone with an unbreakable spirit. That someone is you, Link. But spirit alone wasn't enough. You had to overcome many trials and awaken the hero within yourself, so that you could wield that supreme power. And so Hylia, and so do I. I knew that it meant saving Zelda. You would throw yourself headfirst into any danger without even a moment's doubt. I used you. What? I can't begin to tell you how sorry I am for pulling you into all of this, Link. But you have to understand this is a war, and the fate of the land hangs in the balance. I need your strength to tip the scales in our favor. All that may be well-intentioned and true, but it doesn't mean it's right, and it doesn't excuse my actions. But I'm prepared to pay the price for what I've done. To ensure that the seal holds, I will remain here in this time, deep in sleep for thousands of years. No! Link, I can't say it enough. I'm sorry for the way I had to involve you in this. But until my memory of the things before our lifetime returned to me, I had no idea we were fated to carry such a heavy destiny. Before all this, I was happy just spending my days hanging around with you in Skyloft. I wanted that feeling to last forever. No, please. Zelda! What are you doing? No, stop it. While it's true that I am highly reborn, I'm still my father's daughter and your friend. I'm still your Zelda. Sucker. When Nemesis is finally gone, there'll be no more need for the seal that binds him, and I'll be able to wake up. So I'm going to ask you a favor, sleepyhead. Ever since we were kids, I've always been the one to wake you up when you slept in. But this time, when all this is over, will you come to wake me up? Of course! No! 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 She's become a giant rupee. I can't even hold this in my wallet. Darn. Beetle would have liked that. Oh well. Triforce, here I come. It's done. Where's the Triforce? Wait a minute, what? Wait, what? No! No, Zelda! You didn't tell me where you hid it! Inside your past lifetime, no! Oh, it's sealed forever, isn't it? Impa? I see you've said goodbye. Now you must keep the promise you made her. You must find the Triforce. Return to your time. There's work to be done there. Do not fear for Zelda. I will watch over her. Now go now and fulfill your destiny. Okay. Back through we go. This time with a mission. Find the Triforce. So, you've returned. Yes? Then you know everything. On the other side of that gate, Zelda waits, suspended in a sleep without end. But do not despair, for she is still alive and well. True to legend, the Triforce is the one thing with the power to vanquish demise. It is thought to have been hidden away within Skyloft by the goddesses. Sadly, that is all we know of its whereabouts. All the clues to its whereabouts have been lost to the ages. Link, you have likely come to the same conclusion, but I will spell it out just the same. The key to find the Triforce must be in Skyloft. Go now, Link. Find the Triforce. Off you go. Whoa, whoa, whoa there. Hold up. Link, there's something I gotta tell you. What is it, Groose? So, Zelda, how's she holding up? Was she okay when you saw her? Actually, that's terrible. It's gotta be so hard for that poor girl. But you're gonna do something about this mess, right? Link, I've made up my mind. I'm not going back. I'm staying right here with Granny. Don't look so bummed out. Do I look sad? No, I'm doing what I want to do. I don't know how to explain it. I got this feel in my belly that there's work to do here. Someone's got to watch that big ugly monster, and someone's got to make sure Granny's doing all right. And it ain't as action-packed as what you're doing, but this maybe is my destiny. You know what I mean? Besides, not so bad here. Living up in the sky is okay, I guess, but just love the way it smells down here. What? That's not weird to say. Check it out. Zelda and Granny have brought life back to the land here. I bet even the weakest sapling could grow into the one beast of a tree in soil like this. That'd brighten this place up in a little too. I mean, sure, it'd take a few years for it to grow, but as far as I'm concerned, I got nothing but time. It's weird to say it out loud, but that's how I feel right now. So yeah, you know, when you get back to Skyloft, do me a favor and let the people know I'm doing okay down here. Colin and Stitch might get a little emotional since they look up to me, but you tell them I'm happy, okay? Thanks, Link. Will do. So, everybody, through all of that emotion and thought and things, everything's fine. Everything's okay. We've been busy, obviously. But it's time now to return to Skyloft and seek information about the Triforce. And capture some bird feathers. Yes! Bird feather. 1. Alright. No more bird feathers. How do I get upstairs? Oh, here we go. So we just got pounded with information. I'll try to spell it out for you guys who may not have understood everything fully. There's an evil demon named Demise. He's down there, all sealed away. Luckily, he's not escaping right now. A long time ago, the goddess Hylia trapped him there, and now he's trying to escape because the power is weakened. However, to make sure that he would remain forever, she hid away the Triforce and set forth a plan to have the hero, me, find the Triforce, and also to have the goddess in a mortal form so it would be less conspicuous or something. I don't know. But TIL, TLDR, Zelda is Hylia, Hylia is Zelda. I am the hero. Triforce, we need one of those. It's somewhere inside this giant piece of rock, and we're gonna ask our good friend Gaepora for some advice on where it might be. Because you know what? If there's anybody in Skyloft who knows about history of things, it's him. Maybe he'll sing for us again. That would be actually the most beneficial thing we could probably have. Sailcloth. Alright, so let's have ourselves a nice tea with Gaepora, perhaps some biscuits and gravy. I could go for some gravy and biscuits right now, you know? I don't know why I'm saying this inside the episode. Excuse me, where's Headmaster Gaepora? Aha! Probably in his study, as usual. Headmaster! Your daughter's a rupee.
Hey.
Ah, hello, Link. Have you heard anything more about my daughter? What is it? If you know anything at all, I urge you to share it with me. You want to tell me, but you can't. I understand. I'm sure you have a good reason for keeping it quiet. Link, I've been doing some thinking since we last spoke. You had this destiny thrust upon you without warning or choice, for that matter. But I wish to help you as best I can. I'm getting older and lack the vigor of youth. But even old men have ways of being useful too. I will share as much of my knowledge with you as I can. If you have any question at all about Skyloft or its history, I'll be glad to tell you all that I know. Actually, what do I know of the Triforce? Like, where did you hear that word? It's true that ancient texts make several mention of the Triforce within the pages. Fortunately, the actual location of the Triforce is illuminated in any of the tomes. Its whereabouts is lost history. Sorry, Link, it shames me to say, but my knowledge of this is a little loose on this subject. But, more, please?
Hey.
Do I know anyone who else might know more about the Triforce? Within Skyloft? No, I doubt anyone else in town would know about much subject as ancient and archaic as that. But,
Hey.
I'll go ask the other instructors. I'm sad. I thought you would know.
Hey.
Link, wait just a moment! Though there's one whose vast knowledge of it might be use. Surely you're familiar with Levias, the great sky spirit who's gone around for ages. Levias has served as a protector of our skies for a long time, and his knowledge of the world's encyclopedia. But put mildly. If anyone in the entirety of Skyloft and the Triforce knows about the Triforce, it would be him. Encyclopedia? Yes, his knowledge is almost as limitless, but I fear meeting him might be harder than you anticipate. I imagine in your travels you've taken notice of the tremendous thunderhead that appeared suddenly in our skies. Recently I've heard rumors suggesting Levias is trapped inside that mountain cloud. I asked Instructor Allen to look at his troubling cloud in order to determine if there's any truth to these rumors. I had meant to inquire about his findings earlier, but completely forgot about it after Zelda went missing. Instructor Allen can fill me in on the details later, so why don't you go and speak with him yourself and see what his investigations have revealed. That sounds like a wonderful thing to do. On the next episode of Skyward Sword, thank you all for watching, and me and Gaepora really do appreciate it. Let's see if we can get a shot of our glorious headmaster overlord. Here, hold on, wait. Thank you all for watching! If you'd like to give some support on Patreon, you can do that thing. It's over right beside my beard. That'd be cool, I suppose. And you'll get rewards. That's the thing. Thank you all for watching. Come back for the next episode. We'll talk to Professor Allen, who is obviously not the headmaster. Bye.